And we didn't go anywhere, but you didn't see us for an entire day. Let's go.
Magic. I mean, magnet.
The final reunion. How fitting and how sweet.
With a shout of relief, Oswin announces that Nightshade Copse is just over the hill. Go forth to Nightshade Copse. The village looks abandoned. The sky darkens. In the town square stands a beautiful woman, her skin grey and mottled. You feel a sudden chill in the air. The woman's voice grates and hisses as if long unused. Dearest Oswin, you have come for me. Entranced, the potato farmer takes a step. You grab his shoulder, breaking the spell. The woman squints in your direction. Oswin, who is this?
I'm Steve.
The companion looks to you, still in a daze. You notice that somehow he's clutching a potato. Oswin grips the potato in both hands. He looks back at his lover in defiance. This is my friend. A heartbroken screech wrenches from the woman, and she doubles over in pain. Horrified, you watch as her face twists and hollows, and her limbs lengthen, until before you stands a shade, swirling with fury.
Dude, I think I know what's up.
The ghostly figure lifts her arms, and she begins to rise into the air.
I think Oswin is like kind of a Jar Jar Binks character. Like secretly, he's been trying to lead you to your death this entire time.
Like secretly, he's been actually like he's been the Lich.
Yeah, he raised the shade and threw it.
Throwing shade on people. Oswin's lover is a wraith. Wraiths can drain life with an unavoidable spell. Attack them quickly to stop the effect.
Can you just grenade the wraith? I wonder.
Cut that shit out.
Well, that's too much of hard though. Touches everything hard.
Here, have some.
Wow. Yeah, you can. Punches are like a hurricane.
Do hurricanes punch things?
I don't know. Maybe if they wanted that. Ah! Freaking Space Jam jump zone.
That was not hard.
He killed his lover. With your dick!
I'm pretty sure that shut the fuck up. Just out of principle. Oswin kneels over the body of the wraith and begins to weep. As a soft rain falls on the village square, you quietly leave the man to his grief.
And his potatoes.
Like, the differences between V's and W's is hard if you don't speak W's.
Yeah, it is.
A tale of love concludes with death, as they ever do.
Well, yeah, people die. That's just how it works.
Exploding doodads, Goblin Retainer, and Road to Goblin Town. And Fetid Fens.
Fetid Fens sounds fucking gross.
Bloodletting Vial, Dark Thirst, Blinding Brew, Holy Purification, and Trader's Urge.
Holy purification, Batman.
For your benevolence in battle, your supplies have been added to. Healing Spirits.
You boy.
And...
what was this again?
I don't remember.
Oh,
And, oh yeah. Questing Mace.
Questing Mace to the questing face.
This will get rid of all your questing grace.
And leave you in a questing daze.
The Chariot.
The symbol of victory over oppression, control and will. Properties I understand well, and you will learn.
I'm not gonna forget this time. A plague of corruption is spreading through the downtrodden denizens of the old city. Aid Estrella and her loyal soldiers and find a way for the citizens to escape.
We need Dracul serum.
Oh, this one gives me bonus dice.
Yeah, he's good. And he's better at combat. Like, he punches things with more oomph and glory. Dude, take Goblin Retainer and Goblin everything, basically. Goblins are awesome.
Okay.
I like goblins. They're dumb.
They are dumb. I'm gonna take this thing.
Yeah, and then we're gonna need at least Elder's Gift.
And this thing.
Like that one,
And
don't
Elder's
you?
Gift. No, wait, Elder's Gift wasn't the one that gave you a free
No. But it is
blessing
up here.
or cheap blessing.
Somewhere. Temple prayers.
I keep confusing the two. Also take the old maiden.
We
She's
have
OP.
6 out of 8. But we have. Right, it seems we might be able to do this now.
Yeah. Maybe they'll be like, this is the guy who killed the Wraith for the Potato Man.
And we're gonna add arm wrestling because I need that fucking shard.
Oh.
At some point. This year. Decade. Cardinal Blade. Dark Thirst. Exquisite Blade? Unknown.
Yeah, let's take it and see what it is, hopefully.
Alright.
And take questing mace. Ooh, yeah. Sacrificial blades too.
Didn't I take questing mace? I did.
Did you?
I did. Didn't I?
No. Where is it?
Where's my fucking mace?
Maybe it's in starting equipment, I don't know.
I'm gonna pause gambling jewel. Mask of Holy Fortune does what? They drain life from enemies around them.
Oh, yeah, we want this.
Yes, we do really want it.
Because we're bad at the card thing.
We're really bad at the card thing.
Ring of Food was nice.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think I'm gonna check other things though, like the new things.
Yeah.
Mercenary Garb, and Cry of Victory, Bloodletting Vial, and Blinding Brew?
Yeah, sure. Brew it. That's all the new things we have anyway.
Yeah.
Questing mace is there.
Yes.
Did it do 23 damage? I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. But it is really slow though, so...
Let's start with 5 food.
Food is always good.
Food is very good. Alright, Infestation, that's corrupted. Precision,
That's...
and Rescue Wagons. Alright, let's go.
This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me. My power keeps it at bay. But these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
What?
Place the seals. It's like the animal. Okay, alright. Sir Malifowl looks down from the back of his steed at the soldiers lined rank and file before him. The city is lost to the plague, he says dryly. We will not waste another soldier on this place. He gives the final command. In the name of the Emperor, prepare to withdraw. Block the gatehouses, let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Okay, Arthas.
I was just gonna say...
Without hesitation, the Arthas marches down to the cobbled Arthas towards the western Arthas. A single Arthas remains, an Arthas. She removes her helm to reveal a quiff of golden Arthas and an Arthas concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you and Arthas. Many innocent people will die come morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice, she explains. I ask that you aid my men in their search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry, nightfall fast approaches. Well, ask some questions.
Who are you? Who?
I am Captain Fioris, he says with a bow. I have been commanding my regiment on the northern border. My troops and I were recalled to the old city and were ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears that the Empire has neglected its people in our absence. I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect. What's the plan? I anticipated Malifaul's intentions, and my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse, abandoned when the infected broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, we can escort any citizens through with minimal resistance. Ask if it can be done alone. Fear not, there are soldiers that remember the virtue of the Empire, who remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist you where they can. What the fuck is the plague? A terrible tragedy, to be sure. While the Empire's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to this unnatural plague. Do not be fooled, this is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the minds of those it corrupts, turning friend, family, or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach. However, there are many who call this city home, who have not been damned. Not yet. It is these souls I intend to save this night.
Did she tip her fedora when she told you about the malady, though?
Malady? Ask about the old city. The old city was once the hub of the world. Great artisans, traders, and merchants would travel far and wide to sell their wares here. While it still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory. A muddle of streets, and in light of the plague, many roads have been blocked. Right, let's begin. My coachman will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you are lucky, they may be of assistance in your travels. Search the streets and kill the infected. I will send word when the way is cleared.
Coachman sounds like the worst superhero.
Coachman?
Coachman. City streets or city streets?
I like city streets personally.
Everywhere the
city
rot
streets are really
touches,
good.
and everywhere bears its stains.
You dash through the labyrinth of slum streets in the city center. You pass through without incident. Okay. What's this? Fetid fens. Let's go there.
In the middle of the city?
In the middle of the
Death is
city.
upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
That's nice. A miasma hangs in the air, thick and redolent of the dead things trapped in the dark waters. Just walking this path has been known to leave travelers with a lifelong cough. You spy an old carriage through the fog, its wheels locked in the mire. The occupants either fled or were eaten by the inhabitants of the swamp long ago. Since the fog is thickest around its rotting timbers, there may yet be valuables within. So fog is indicative of valuables?
Yes. Did you not know?
I did not know.
Dry ice is the most valuable substance known to man. That's why it emits fog.
Enveloped in a thick cloud of marsh gas, you carefully make your way across stones and fallen logs toward your target. Want that gold? Oh,
At least it's still a success.
it's still a success,
You
yes.
have done well.
Thank you. You make your way to the carriage and discover an old crate. The lock rips from the sodden wood, giving you access to the equipment inside.
Nice. Do
Sac-
we get all of them?
You got Cry of Victory, Bloodletting Pile. No, we get.
Oh, we get our choice of them.
I'm gonna take Cry of Victory. Ooh, wait a minute.
Last fright seconds 3 uses.
Lightning Bomb. For Corrupted. And perform a series of strikes that can be guided towards multiple targets. The final strike causes knockdown. It's holy, so it's good against undead. Alright, we're going against Corrupted, so
fame though.
we're going to use that.
Yep.
You flee the wetlands through the taint. Now, though the taint of its stench lingers with you.
I hate when the taint lingers with me. I want it off my body.
Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remain are crumbling ruins.
Surgery must
Scourge
be
of
done
corruption.
with precision if it is
No
to be
cheese.
effective.
You find yourself surrounded by the corrupted horde that broke through the gatehouse and wandered into the district. I'm ignoring the cheese thing, by the way. They shuffle mindlessly back and forth on the spot, limbs twitching, seemingly unaware of your presence. Ambush them.
Yep.
Colby readies his swords.
Nice.
Thank you. Quick and precise, you eliminate the first 2 groups of infected with little resistance. He removes 2 monster cards. Nice. The remaining infected stand by idly, twitching and picking at their wounds. Together you and Kolbjorn rush the remaining enemies.
Gross though.
Oh, so close.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered.
The infected push you back before he can strike. They surround you, frenzied.
Oh, okay, just means you have to fight them. That's not too bad.
I'm okay with that.
Nice.
There we go.
blood will end this. Apparently it did. It ended it right fucking quick.
I like that. That was cool.
Yep. One corrupted remaining.
That appears to be the last of them, Colbjorn remarks. You continue your journey through the winding streets, for fame.
And you'd see more streets from these streets. I like streets. With pretty
Ooh,
streets.
arm wrestling. People are just fucking arm wrestling in the city.
They have to do something to get their mind off the misery.
Fine.
Oh yeah, because I failed the last one. Then it resets, I think.
Yeah, it does.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Alright, we get 10 gold.
What was this? Ah, city streets. Haven't seen those in a while.
Tall buildings line the streets, the lower windows boarded up with planks of wood on imperial order. A futile attempt to hinder the spread of the plague.
What have you
Grateful
sacrificed
citizens.
when you stopped to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
They attempted to stop the plague with wooden boards.
Yes.
Are you sure they should... like, they should have just used leeches like normal people. Jeez.
You happen upon a group of frightened peasants, desperately seeking safety. We hear the Empire has abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us! You explain Captain Fior's plan and help them onto the wagons. We are grateful, a woman says as she steps into the carriage. I haven't much food, but should you need some, I would be willing to trade. Wow,
More
such...
food available at the campfire.
Oh, okay, at the campfire.
Yeah.
Alright. What do we got? Market Thief, let's try it.
Do it.
Actually, let's wait a bit. See if we can get the helm thing.
True.
You dash through the labyrinth of slum streets in the city center. You navigate the maze of streets without incident.
Your
Fuck.
paths.
You dash through the labyrinth without incident.
Found a path.
To more city streets.
You.
Tall buildings line the streets, their lower windows boarded up with planks. Drudge of corruption.
Wait, it says one corrupted remaining, but this is like what? 11 actually.
Yeah.
It's 9/11 confirmed. Nice.
Alright.
You
That
double
will set
killed
you in
them.
good stead from here.
Alright, 2 of them are gone.
Which means there are no corrupted remaining, despite there being corrupted remaining.
Alright, we gotta fight the 6 ones. The 6 ones.
The 6th one corrupted.
I'm not gonna touch them, they're gross. I'm gonna throw things at them.
It's only corrupted. They're good for you. Like
Ow!
vegetables.
These are not
Dude,
similar
look
in
at
any
them. They're
way.
basically cabbage.
Nice.
Is this not how cabbage looks? Pretty sure this is. Look at them. They're green. That's cabbage, right? Cabbage is green.
So is Mountain Dew. Is that a vegetable now?
Obviously.
That appears to be the last of them. Yeah, okay.
He just says that every time.
The stench of corruption flows across the cities.
We bring word from
Tainting
Captain
everything
Fior,
it
the soldier
touches.
explains with a salute. The infected horde at the next gatehouse has subsided.
Because you fucking killed them.
But there is a problem. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking all passage for the wagons. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join you in your efforts, the soldier continues. Should you require our assistance, you need only ask. Nice. Prior to combat, optionally draw an Empire Ally card. Can be used before 5 combats, or 7 if Israeli is your companion. Then discard this card. That is a good fucking blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grateful citizens.
More food at camp. Ooh, more places to go.
Yes.
I can't determine whether you're the sort of person to put their faith in goblins, or merely the sort to give their actions no thought.
The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have the garrison soldiers in a panic. As you watch, a goblin with a hefty sack leaps from a window, dangling from a makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off the wall as he lowers himself to the ground. The castle doors fly open, guards assemble, armed and angered. The goblin blows his horn, discharging little more than a feeble hiss. I need a moment to recharge this. Help me and I'll split my takings. Before he can reply, he throws you an item from the sack. Here's your retainer, he says. Wait, he just threw bracers at me?
Yeah.
Or braces, sorry.
Yeah.
Bracers or... Yeah. The guards rush forward. Arrest them! They're with the goblin! You shit.
Scout of Steel. I wonder if he's any good.
Probably not.
Wait, is the goblin on the field with you? I wonder what happens if the goblin dies in combat.
Then we probably lose.
Oh yeah, the objective is just to hold them off until the goblin goes. I think. Bam!
I know how fucking crazy that is.
Shakalaka. Do you remember that?
Boom shakalaka? Yeah, I remember LEG.
It wasn't more than that, though, I think.
Was it?
I feel like it was a Nintendo 64 basketball game, but I might be wrong.
I mean, I think LEG is the one I remember. So I may be wrong.
Like, I'm sure that he said at multiple points actually,
It's
but
like, I barely remember if I put on clothes this morning.
I remember. I watched you put on clothes this morning.
Hot. Ow!
You did it.
Can you imagine smacking somebody in the jaw with that thing like full force?
This kills the human, probably.
This kills the human.
Probably wouldn't hurt too bad. It would just dislodge your like entire neck off of your body, leaving your head still attached somehow.
Hearing the shouts of additional guards, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling stars.
I'm not a vain man.
What is
You
that?
must appreciate
I don't know,
that
but
the
I kinda
game-
want it.
This game has been my focus for more years than I can
Oh, it was a
count.
curse.
Oh,
I
or
have
a blessing, I
certain
don't know.
pride regarding
it was a
its
casting.
tastes and
You see the goblin ahead. His sack tears open and his loot tumbles towards you.
15 gold.
After what seems a lifetime, the portal releases you in a forest. You find Colbjorn passed out behind a shrub. You help him up and continue on your way. Your majestic disappearing act has become the talk of the town.
Nice.
Alright, more city streets. Or our food.
Some still fight, yet they must know their time is near.
The unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. You rush to their aid. Yes, actually. I want some. More people on my side means I have to fight less people at a time.
True.
More monsters or whatever.
They're people that are just like a bit stabby by now. They have the AIDS.
They do have the eggs.
Fantasy AIDS. Ow! He pimped your smack. You a man murder.
Just shove that thing up his ass.
I assume this probably kills people in quite a disturbing manner too.
There we go.
Bam.
It's like that scene from that Will Smith movie. What was it called? Hancock. Like where he just shoves the dude's head up his friend's ass.
I actually haven't seen Hancock.
You haven't?
No, I am scum.
I mean, it's a Will Smith movie.
More equipment is available to purchase. That's hot.
Alright, you arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off much longer. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it will do me much good now. See me if you're interested in a trade. You explain Captain Fuhr's plan and help the survivors onto the wagon. Alright, camp.
Do not take too long. The city falls around you.
Know you. You approach the horse-drawn wagons. Captain Fuhr's soldiers stand to attention, and the head coachman tips the brim of his hood. We'll transport any people you find in these warrens, he explains. Just keep the wagon out of trouble. Trade. Buy food. Oh my god.
Wow, that's some cheap food. Well, he did save their lives, so...
Buying all this food because it's really fucking cheap.
Might want to leave some just in case, though, but I don't...
No.
Also, buy 3 at a time, it's faster, and it's 3 food for 3 gold, so... Yeah, it's the same exchange rate. One food per gold.
Yeah, but they don't split up.
Oh!
No, they're just,
okay.
they're just food cards. Buy equipment. Blinding... I don't give a fuck.
I wanted
Finish
to have
trading.
the helmet. Helmet of being good for us or something.
Cook 2 food.
Cook
And
food.
break camp. And... Here we go, city streets. Tall buildings, nothing. No, nothing new. Alright. Time to fail at this thing.
I fucking know, right?
You're so fucking bad at that minigame.
You?
No.
We need to believe in the heart of the cards, though.
I suppose. I have no
I
idea.
think it's this one, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Ah, of course it wasn't. We should start picking ones we don't think are correct for that challenge.
Further into the city, with more yet to be saved.
The smell of rotting flesh lingers in the air. The gatehouse tower looms over you, its sides encrusted with a taint of corruption. The captain greets you as your approach.
What?
The captain does something metaphysical and weird. You stare into the 4th dimension. You scream, for you have no eyes anymore. What the fuck?
No, she greets you as your approach. She's just like, your approach! And waves.
That's much less funny than what I said. Come on.
True, but like, that's how I imagined it.
Alright. It is as the scouts reported, Colbjorn says. That corruption will block the path for the wagons. Now make haste. We'll protect the wagons with my scouts. You two clear the way. Attack the infected. You draw your weapon and prepare to face the infected.
Face them.
Let's get some...
Your artifact
Scouts.
is empty now, and will be of little use to you here.
I know. But thanks.
At least he tells you beforehand.
Like, I am the one who threw it at things.
Yeah, but he likes taunting you with everything he can imagine.
Right, what the fuck is this thing? The land itself becomes shattered, shambling, and broken. Attacks with bursts of corruption that snare and damage their targets. Use evade to avoid their attacks, or change direction rapidly to break free. Alright. Screw this thing.
I threw this on the ground.
It's not a part of my system.
Understandably, it's a pillar of corruption. I would hope that your system does not contain pillars of corruption. Only the government can do that.
Government.
The government. The government. Nice. Kill that spire of corruption.
Yeah. God damn it.
Bam, bam.
How about the up the ass? Oh, but I hit. But no,
So was the other
you can only hit one person at a time.
with a giant mace.
Yeah, even though your swings are like huge.
5 miles long.
No, if you hit something, it passes through the next thing.
Yes.
Like intangible, like fucking Shadowcat from the X-Men. Or, can you name anything else that can walk through walls?
Ghosts.
Like a ghost, yeah, sure. Alright, questing mace is done.
Nice.
Captain Fiora addresses you. You have a steady swing. Excellent, soldier. It will only be more difficult from here on. I bear no ill will towards you if you choose to leave.
Fuck leaving.
This,
We heroes, yo.
as the captain scouts lead the wagons through the next district and seal the gates, we end the episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.